I'm Bob.
I'm Barb, and together we make up
HetteshWorld.
It's Ford Truck Ride Day, and today we have rode to Brownsville, Texas, starting with the Brownsville History Museum.
So come along.
We're Bob and Barb. We've lived by the rules all of our lives, but in 2020 we threw that rule book out the window. We sold our home and moved full-time into an RV with our cat Amelia, and from now on we will be living life our way. Don't you want to come travel in our world? So today we are hoping to take in quite a few different scenes. It's very humid today. 96 degrees humidity here in Texas, even though it's only 76 degrees.
96%.
Or 96% humidity. So this here is the, I'll have to back up so you can see it, Brownsville Historical Museum. This building was the Southern Pacific Depot. It was built in 1928 and it ran from Brownsville to Edinburgh. Passenger service was added in 1928 as well, and then it was a depot until 1952. Then it became the Historic Brownsville Museum, which opened in 1986. Intro into the Wild West, and it's a collection that was donated by Ben Edelstein. He was always big on donating to Brownsville and giving everything he could to the community. Upon his death, he gifted the museum with these incredible statues, and they're pretty neat to see. One of the things we learned here was the lower Rio Grande Valley has long been a crossroad for many cultures. Settlers and developers have made Brownsville area their domain. Armies marched through this area several times. Politicians have fought over the area as well, combining this rich history with the melding of cultures formed by an international border and a major port. Rules of conduct for teachers. If you are not to keep company with men, you must wear 2 petticoats. You must not dye your hair. Your dress must be 1 inch above ankle. You may not loiter downtown. Keep the fire going. Cabell County, West Virginia, 1915. I wonder why that's here. That's weird.
This is how my dad found my mom. She said she was going to Sandusky. The switchboard operator.
Yep.
Where they connected you. I still remember seeing these at home.
Little Lois Schaffelberger, young and innocent, working as a, was it for Bell, or who was she working for, do you know?
It was probably Bell, Sandusky, Ohio.
Yep. Innocently working, and then in came into her life Robert Hettesheimer Sr. Senior. He wasn't a senior yet, and then came 5 wonderful little Hettesheimers. In the middle, the best one of all.
That's me.
Building used by Constitutionalists as hospital. Battle of June 3rd, 1913, Matamoros, Mexico. Matamoros is the sister city, right? It's just right across the border. This building is just beautiful. And like it said outside, it used to be a depot. Oh, the old pump fire chief. much was the tour for getting inside?
It was 6 for adults,
6
4 for
each?
children,
Okay.
4 for seniors. Which we haven't met that yet. Same for me.
He's only 3 years older than me, so I'm not too far behind him.
Rub it in. Never worry about age.
No, age is only in your mind. You're as old as you think you are. Bob and I are still currently what?
36.
Excuse me, I'm 16. You better get your act together.
Robin the Cradle.
Yeah.
That was exact lamp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Bob had inherited 2 of those kind of lamps from his grandfather. And now Mike, our son-in-law, has them.
Identical.
Go in his man cave bar. I think they have buttons. How do they talk?
Some of them do. Probably just like that.
Oh, okay. Ooh, the Rio Grande Railroad. First built in 1872, was originally known as the Rio Grande Railroad, operated between Brownsville and Point Isabel. Well, that's interesting. Constructed in 1850. But the train is super cool. I want to ring the bell. Will I get in trouble? I'll probably get in trouble.
You get the only way where the bell is inside of it.
I'm sure they would hear it. They would come over. I'll be like, he did it. He did it. Not me. So you have Brownsville, and you can see that Matamoros is, of course, on the other side. And then you can see the way it went all the way up to Point Isabel, which is, of course, by our other favorite place, South Padre Island. Oh, for your safety, do not climb on the train. Damn it. Well, we finished the museum, so now we're going to strategize to where we're going to go next with all the information that she gave us. But I just wanted to show you guys this before we left.
Beautiful.
So we are super excited. We're going to go to lunch at El Poco Loco, which we've been to before we were doing keto, and they have great, wonderful food no matter what you're into. But now they have a whole keto section. They have a keto taco, and they have keto bowls with cauliflower rice and stuff. So we're going to go check them out, and then we'll let you know what we think. So the restaurant does have some different salads that have cauliflower rice in it, and it's supposed to have a cauliflower taco shell. The taco was very good, but it either was not a keto taco, or maybe it was a gluten-free taco, because it tasted really good. Which, not to say that keto food tastes bad, but when you make it at home and scratch by yourself, that's one thing that's tasty. A lot of restaurants don't know how to do what the gluten-free stuff, which is probably what this was. The salad, on the other hand, was not very good, because I make a cauliflower rice. You know, you shave down the head, you add all your spices in, your oils, and it's very flavorful. Bob and I just love it. This was just like straight cauliflower, bleh. So it's not something we would recommend to. So we'll see you in a little bit, Billie Jean. We are in the City of Brownsville parking lot, which you can park in. What tour are we doing? The cemetery tour.
We're doing the cemetery tour. Well, it is the old cemetery and train depot walking tour.
So I believe we're just really across the street from the Brownsville Historic Museum. There's some birdies down here. Oh, are those, I don't know what they are. They're brown. Orange bills. I saw the black one in there. Beautiful. Yeah, I said you're beautiful. Don't get all happy. Now, Brownsville has not always owned this cemetery. It was deeded to Brownsville in 1868. But this site was being used as graveyard by around the late 1850s. Buried here are some of the earliest settlers to arrive in this part of Rio Grande Valley. The Brownsville City Cemetery reveals much of the city's history, victims of war, gunfights, yellow fever, and cholera. and buried here and their graves are evidence of early conditions in the border town. The number of above-ground crypts, ornate monuments, and ironwork fences reflect the Spanish-French influence in the area. English, French, Spanish, and German tombstones inscriptions are indicative of the city's ethnic mixture. It is still in use after more than 100 years. The Brownsville City Cemetery continues to serve as the historic reminder of the religious, rich heritage of Brownsville. Little star that came in the sky, the night, my sweet one, sleep in death, bend over me nightly with her beaming eye. From nightfall till the morning breath, I feel her spirit light when all the hosts sweep silent west. Those seen most who linger stooping nighter, as though to kiss and leave me blessed. And you had said the year. Oh, she was only
32 years old.
Yeah, and that's
Died in 1878.
So it has a little bit of a New Orleans feel to it with the raised. Man, that orange tree is beautiful. Don't know if I'd want to eat an orange tree from a graveyard though, or an orange. This one's open. The gate, I mean. It's interesting. Man, that orange tree is amazing.
You could, make a lot of orange juice. It's got about every religion covered under that.
Yep. 1807.
1863 to 19, that's what, 37, 42 years old.
Something to remember, life is short. I mean, no matter if you live to be 1 year old or you live to be 30 or 50 or 100 or 150, it's all in a flash of time. Don't be stressed.
On this earth it is.
Yeah. Don't let stuff worry you that does not matter. Live your life to the fullest. Everyone has to work, yes, to do it, but try to do what you love. And if you have to do something because you're making great money at it, but you don't love it, find a way to enjoy the life around it. Don't let the stresses of the daily world take you down.
My side of it, as you get older and you start losing loved ones around you, you soon find out that life is very short and precious, and you have to live every day as if it's your last. But that meaning, the older you get, the more that meaning makes truth.
Yep.
It's, you just don't know when your card is pulled.
Nope. The detail of the gates they used to make. It's been here so long that part of it's rusted and broken off, but the gate is just, yeah, it's just tremendous.
Mother Nature claiming steel back.
This is Earl and
Alice.
And I'm assuming probably their kids with the little markers.
Yeah. You bury them without coffins?
No, with coffins.
Yeah.
But the coffin has to be made out of wood.
Just wood, so
you have to this out. Yeah, there you go. And all the remains will go down. And all the family members, every 5 years.
They redo it, yeah.
I didn't have a ladder, you can show you the big one right there. It goes about 14 feet deep.
The one up here?
Yeah, no. It has a brushing top. There's one medal of honor. It's about three guys that fought in the battle of the boats. There's one guy right there, two guys that were guiders. I saw the 7 Private Ryan. The plane is in, they just pull them and let them go. And that guy's right there. There's a lot of there's 2, the World War I, World War II, 6 the Vietnam vets, and there's 2 people that died the same day they were born. And there's 2 right behind you were walking through there.
Yeah.
100 years. And 2 Yankees, and there's one Russian in the corner of the on the other side of the wall. And over here they got a Wong, I think, she's Korean or Chinese, Wong. So, but other than that, I found my grandfather last year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've been here over 20 years.
Okay, didn't know he was here.
No, I didn't know. Yeah, but they closed it up. The only thing they do now is cremation. Downhill, as you go down here, there's powder field. And then the Rasaka, well, the big birds come around, but it hits all the way to the zoo and all. Because before they had no drainage, so they made the houses higher, and then the water when it rained will go to those.
Okay.
That's what saved us from being flooded.
That's why I saw the road drop down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they going down.
Okay.
And Brownsville has grown a lot, so And over there on the corner, those are the underground tombs. They go like in the old Dracula movies, they're like a bunker.
Oh yeah.
You go like that.
Huh.
There's two there, and there's two, one over here. I think there's two more over there on the other side.
They still bury people in those, or
Well, it's been a while, but they can use it. They can put it in there.
if it's a family member or something.
Right, right. And on this one, most of the family, when they get married, half of them go to Combs and the other half go to Hicks.
Okay.
The family of the wife on one side, the family of the husband on the other side. Yeah, and then it was English, Spanish, French, 1870s, before we were here. All these people are related. And of course, the one over there, and I think there's one more over here. This guy here, he fought in the Mexican-American War.
Huh.
He was from New York. I think he fought in the Mexican War. This guy right here. He's the only one, I think. Oh, there was another one here. This one has some steps out. Right there saying that was the Mexican-American War, right?
Yep. Learned about that in school.
What's the oldest grave here in 1700?
Yeah. But I don't remember where it is. Back a long time ago. This one here?
Oh.
Ain't nobody there. Ain't no name or nothing. No family members. So
Just-
the city should come around and fix it up, get some volunteers, paint it or something.
Yep.
But they don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of cemeteries that go fall apart. There's
Yeah.
no way to take care of them.
That's true. Came from Spain. There was a lot of people like this here. Okay. This guy, he got shot as a bystander because there was a, they call it the Brownsville raid. Black soldiers here in Fort Brown back then, and they went to the market square and the bars and got to the fight with the local people. So those guys ran to the barracks and they got all his buddies and they came and it was a big fight. So I think it was Roosevelt, he went them back to New York, took them out, they call them Buffalo Soldiers. And this guy was sticking his head out to look around and he got shot.
Oh my God. That's horrible. Sorry, buddy.
Ground broke up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the fence on this one.
This one is a metal roof and somebody stole the other part.
Oh.
Heavy metal. Listen to that. Recycle and we'll get some money for a beer.
Yeah. That's amazing.
But this one has to go down.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not like the ones you open. Not this one.
There's gonna be a special place for if you steal stuff out of
Right.
the yard.
Yeah. Only there, the person that goes through the ghost will follow us.
Right. Looks like you. Hopefully they're
Here's
evil.
another one. There's nobody there. Falling apart.
Yeah.
No one to take care of it.
Right. No maintaining.
All the family all gone and
Right here is graves, but they were made out of wood, so if you cross,
Oh.
there's water right here.
Graves here, but they were all made out of wood, so they're all disappeared.
1866.
12 years.
Mm-hmm. I think the Mason, it's the sign of Mason was
Yeah.
on that side. This one they stole the fence because the fence was
Oh,
so sometimes you just lift it up because it was just in the hole.
sitting in there.
That was done about 3 years ago.
That's
Because
awful.
these two were here, the pipe. I was working here. I said, well,
like you
this,
said,
yeah.
they sealed just to scrap it.
This the guy came from, but the tree I think is over 100 years old.
Wow.
Long time ago, I don't know how they took it out. You know, like what do you call it? The ship.
Like a
anchor?
ship change, yeah. That's sad. This was all, he said this was all chained down to
Right.
Oh my God.
I don't know how they took it or where they took it. I was a kid. I've been here since then.
People are sneaking.
Right here, I put the water hose to water over here sometimes on the other side. But right here, the water got full. I had doing something else. And this right here is a square. It's like
Oh,
a tomb,
yeah.
but it doesn't show that. And I saw it came from over there all the way here.
showed up when the water got wet.
Yeah, this is the way the water went down. That's why it goes down. When the coffin dissolves, there's much space in between. It starts going down slowly.
I wonder if all grave sites are like that or just the ones down here.
That's why the new one they started putting a box, like a concrete box.
Oh yeah, the vaults.
Yeah, they put the coffin
Yeah.
that way when the dirt won't go down. Like this one here ain't got no headstone, so who knows what happened to it. World War II. This one had pipes too, but all this was done back in the 70s.
Oh,
All the
okay.
vandal was done back in the 70s.
Okay.
Because I grew up here, my parents used to rent the house there.
Okay.
So I've been here 14 years, since I was 14 years old. I fell
Wow.
in love with the cemetery. I don't know what
Yeah.
it just brings me. 4 persons. Those are Freemasons. They were buried. It was made out of copper, so they stole it and melted the copper back then.
Yeah,
See, it was done long time ago.
yeah. That's horrible.
Yeah.
It's all cemented up.
See, no name.
How do you guys get funding to maintain?
There's no funding. I don't know how they
The
do it over
city?
here. Historical cemetery. They're supposed to get the funding. They're not using it over here. That's what I've been arguing for years.
Because the historical museum gave us information and flyers on you.
Right.
So, so I don't know.
Bailly is from the people, the priest that founded the island. I've never heard the story of Safari Island.
Oh,
Okay, the Bailly was a priest, and he went to the island and he found it, and since then they've been fighting the land, the family.
I don't think I knew that. We've been in South Padres, one of our favorite places down here.
68 was when it was first.
You think I just put the space? Then when you put the pole, you put a stick or a metal round thing and you just roll it in.
Wow.
But the coffin has to be made out of wood or it will stay there for years.
So the one that's in here sank down
Yeah.
already.
Might be the last one. It's the last family member.
Mm-hmm. But look at the stone they put on top.
Yep.
And this one here, oh wait, look at this. Look at that being World War II. Same thing. This one they put it there. This was the last year of this guy being David. So he just finds a place and just put it there.
Okay.
I think they were like I don't know if they were a Confederate Army or they were like some kind of other word. I can't even pronounce it.
I think you're probably.
I would have said it just made it of concrete.
Yep.
Concrete stands.
See, like this one has to go down through there, right there. About a bit of the bar.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
He was born in Mexico, Matamoros. He's like Williams. He was born in Mexico.
Look at my.
A lot of people go there because it's cheaper to eat.
Oh.
I don't like this now that they got their.
So the graves have disappeared here, and they use this mausoleum to get in under the ground if they have to add in more cremations or anything. All right, so we have had a wonderful tour from
Yeah, Raimundo.
Raimundo.
Rey por king in Spanish and mundo is the world.
So if you come down here to the cemetery in Brownsville, the city cemetery, you definitely want to look him up and have him take you on a tour because he is very knowledgeable and knows all kinds of stuff.
Right.
So we thank you very much.
Nice. Have a good day.
So obviously that was a very colorful telling of Brownsville Cemetery, but we do highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. Originally, we weren't going to pay anyone to take us around. We were just kind of exploring it on our own, which we like to do. But he just kind of kept staying with us, so we decided, okay, tell us what you know. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please click the subscribe button. We are trying to get to 1,000, so we need you to be our subscriber. If you want to get notified, click the notification bell. And remember, we're HetteshWorld, so you come travel in our world. Bye.